Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be talking about trails that are west of Prince George, BC, and it's just the reference point for this series of videos. You will see that little red rectangle, sort of that's the area that we're going to be focusing, and you'll see each of the trails that we discuss, maybe some video clips, maybe some pictures, and we will have links to each one of those trails. These are all accessible through the map on our website, hiking.princegeorge.tech. But this video is just hoping to give a quick summary of trails that are to the west, what they look like, and just a quick summary. Hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so the legend for the markers on the map are here. Green is easy, blue is moderate, red is hard, and purple is for accessible trails. First up is Esker's Provincial Park, and there's a series of trails in this area. Easy to moderate depending on the distance and the trail that you take. You can go both in the summer, you can go in the winter. It's a beautiful area, has little lakes and ponds and kind of hills to climb and whatnot. It's just a really neat area to check out, and can go pretty long to the north if you are brave, but place that's just maybe about 20-25 minutes west of Prince George. Next up is Koshe Falls. It's about a 2-hour drive west from Prince George. This one typically requires a 4x4 vehicle to drive down the road to the falls. It's about a 10-minute hike to the top of the falls, 30-minute hike down a very steep grade to the bottom of the falls. Very beautiful area to check out. Definitely worthwhile looking at this area. Nice little trail, beautiful falls, a nice place for a picnic. Next up is Greer Creek Falls. Again, close to 2-hour drive west from Prince George. A little bit south of Vanderhoof, and just another beautiful waterfalls. You can potentially get there in the winter as well. You can see some pictures here from both summer and winter. Great spot for a picnic. Short little trail, but also steep in some sections. Some beautiful views of the falls there, and well worth your time checking this place out. Next up is Pope Mountain, located in Fort St. James, just north of Vanderhoof. 2-hour drive from Prince George. This hike is about 6.5 kilometers one way, but it is a moderate hike. Beautiful views over the lake and looking all around. And there are 2 trails. One goes up to the gazebo up top, and there's another branch trail that goes off to some caves. I think they call it the Tea Caves. And those caves are on the cliffside overlooking the lake. Really beautiful area. You can go in the winter with your snowshoes. You go in the summer, of course, hiking up. Really nice to check out the community of Fort St. James there. And for electric vehicle owners, there are some level 2 chargers there now in Fort St. James. So anyways, check this hike out. Definitely a nice place to get your exercise in. Next up is Fraser Mountain. This is a 2-hour drive west from Prince George. Right off the highway, you take Forest Logging Road to a trailhead and make your way up the mountain. The trail is about 5 kilometers one way, and there is a sort of side trail if you want to check out the cave that is up there. And just a note that the lookout tower that used to be up top is now damaged, so it's crashed down from winds and whatnot. So we'll show a picture of what it looked like before and what it looks like now. But beautiful views up there overlooking the community of Fraser Lake to the north, and to the south some nice views as well. Cliff sides up there, place to sit down. Really nice area to check out. You can go there in the summer, and I believe you can go there in the winter as well. It depends if the logging road is plowed or not, so it probably depends on the year. Next up is Cabin Creek Falls, about 2 hours and 15 minutes west and a little bit south from Prince George, and just a short half-kilometer trail to the falls. Steep sections there, but beautiful views of the waterfalls there, as you can see in the pictures here. Definitely a nice little place for a picnic and nice little falls to check out. Next up are the Cheslatta Falls, about 2 hours, 45 minutes west and a little south from Prince George. Really nice falls to look at. You can hike in. It's about, I think, 1.5 kilometers one way, so probably 3 kilometers return. You can go in the winter, snowshoe in. You can go in the summer, of course. Really nice size falls, a great place for a picnic. Beautiful scenery around the area. Definitely one that you would want to check out as it's a beautiful spot. Next up is Hudson Bay Mountain in Smithers, BC. And this trail, there's a lot of options. It's the drive out to Smithers was about 4 hours and 40 minutes. So it is far away, but definitely we did this as a day hike, so we just started early in the morning. And you can just decide to only go up to Crater Lake, and that's a pretty easy hike to go up there. It's maybe 2 or 3 kilometers. You basically drive up to a ski village up there, so you're already in the Alpine. There's no bushwhacking. It's just rocks and meadow. And Crater Lake is a beautiful spot. You can see in the pictures there, just really nice place to visit. And then you can just kind of see what your limits are. After you get to Crater Lake, you can make your way up the first ridge, and you can just see Hudson Bay Mountain from there. You can look down in the gully. You can look towards the town of Smithers. Beautiful views, 360-degree views. And if you're feeling a bit more adventurous, you can make your way up the ridge line to the west towards the Hudson Bay summit. This one was pretty sketchy for me. It gets very, very narrow up top as you approach. There is a logbook up there. I never signed it. And you can check the full video for this one. But definitely this is an absolutely beautiful hike. Even going part way to the summit, you don't have to get to the sketchy area. You can look down on the glacier there. And I think at the bottom of the glacier, that's where the Twin Falls Trail is. So you're kind of looking down from there, and it's just an absolutely beautiful spot for a hike. And you can, again, for all levels, from easy to advanced. So definitely this is a place you want to check out. Lots of trails around Smithers. We'll add more in the future. This is the last hike for our trails west from Prince George. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. It's, of course, not all of the trails. It's just the ones we visited. We will add more in the future, and hope you guys enjoyed this episode of our Trails of Northern BC.